So some of you guys know these are my favorite potato chips. Now we want to spend about 4 or 5 minutes talking about this potassium thing real quick, guys. When you really think about them saying you have to get about 4,800 milligrams of potassium a day, when you really look at that, you say, man, like it almost seems impossible. You look at a banana, that's only 500 milligrams of potassium. You look at a potato, depending on the size of the potatoes, 600 or 700, right? And you look at what people eat on a daily basis, and you compare that to what they say you're supposed to be getting in potassium, and it's like something's not adding up. What's the deal? A lot of people, again, there's this rice thing, the staple of many people's diets is rice. Rice don't really contain no nutrients, man. That's how I know rice ain't it's nothing. Rice is nothing to be that you should be consuming on a daily basis for food. It's not a nutrient dense food, but people eat it every day. I understand they eat it because it's cheap to feed their family, stuff like that. But I tell you guys, when I started eating a lot of rice, I started getting, I started gaining weight. And again, Chris Tucker told Jackie Chan that rice makes you constipated. That's what he said, and it does make you constipated. I don't care if it's brown rice, white rice, rice for fiber. It's not a nutrient dense food. It's something you're gonna put a bunch of salt on. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna be full, and you ain't gonna get no potassium. So something is off about what we condition it to eating, and them saying you're supposed to be getting 4,800 milligrams of potassium. In order to get that much potassium, once again, your diet has to be mostly vegetarian or vegan. Now, these potato chips, guys, I don't want to be long, just to close it out. I eat a full bag of these potato chips. It looks like a big bag. It's actually not, because I'm not a big eater. I drink a lot of water, juice. I like papaya juice a lot, and I drink a lot of water, coffee. When you look in this bag, you see those potato chips? Now, I just opened this bag, guys. Look at this big old bag. Big old bag. Ain't we used to this in a new this new reality we living in? You have a big old bag. It looks like a big bag, and you look in it. Well, I ate a few, but look at that, y'all. Only ate a few. It's all the way down. It's not a lot of potato chips in this bag, guys. So I eat the whole bag, and I mean, just look at the potassium. 460 milligrams, 5.5 servings in this bag. That's about 2,500 milligrams of potassium. So I'm gonna knock out 2,500 milligrams of potassium just because I'm eating these bags of potato chips. And of course, that's gonna make me drink a whole bunch of spring water because I'm gonna get thirsty. Claims to use the sea salt on here, but it doesn't matter because the sodium level is not that high. How much is the sodium it says in this? Sodium says 120 milligrams per serving, 5.5 servings, so about 700, just estimating somewhere around 700 milligrams. So if you're getting 2,500 milligrams of potassium and you're getting 700 milligrams of sodium out of this bag, I'm getting about 4.5 times more potassium than sodium, which completes my personal goal of doing 4 parts per potassium and 1 part sodium. Now, just to close it out, I remember yesterday, the other day, we was talking about, potassium sodium ratio is supposed to be 2 to 1. And I said, I think it should be 4 to 1. Now, I was listening to a Dr. Berg video last night on YouTube. Dr. Berg, very popular YouTube video person. And even he said, I haven't even listened. I never heard him say that. He said, although the sodium potassium ratio is 2 to 1, he said in some cases it should be 3 to 4 to 1. I said, see, there you go. I just said that yesterday. And I was just saying that just to be saying that because I just felt like when I consume a lot of potassium, I just feel so much better. They say that they say it's okay to have 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, but I don't think so. To me, that's too much salt. I don't care if it's table salt or sea salt. I don't think you should be going over 2,000 milligrams of salt a day. That's just my opinion. Okay. I say cut that in half. I say you should be, in my mind, if you're, if you're a 3 times a day eater, which really you shouldn't be doing either. I don't say you should be going over 1,500 milligrams of salt a day. You need potassium, guys, for you to like the way you look, for your skin to shine, for you to glow, to have glow ups, to excel in the gym, to produce muscle very fast, to take care of your skin and your tissues. You need potassium. I told you guys, I don't think most Americans are getting over 800 milligrams of potassium. That's crazy, guys, when you think about it. But they getting all this salt. They probably getting about 4,000 milligrams of salt. So I told you, we live in backwards land. Everything people do out here is backwards. And you can look at them and tell. Okay? So I just want to talk about that. Do I wish I was getting my potassium in a more healthier way than potato chips? Well, this uses avocado oil. It's really not that bad. And then the whole baked potato thing, you really gotta, when you buy baked potatoes, you gotta really wash them things. I used to buy potatoes from the store, and if you don't wash them things right, they got some serious stuff on. You be short of breath, don't know what's going on, because you didn't thoroughly wash your baked potatoes. So you need time, you need a nice kitchen, you just need stuff, cutting boards, you need all this stuff. I don't have that kind of time right now, so I just got to stop by the store and get me some potato chips. And I had some papaya juice today, and I had, what else did I have? Some peanuts. And so I'm going to get I pretty much get about 3,500 milligrams of potassium a day, which is okay to me because I'm not a big eater. But it really makes you think. I don't have no space in my stomach for no meat. As far as me fulfilling my potassium requirements, I don't have no space for it. Will I eat meat again? Of course. Of course. But I'm just talking about the whole lifestyle of people eating it every day. That's crazy as hell. You're just asking for heart problems. You're asking for disease. That's what I hope, I get into a relationship that me and my partner can both be on the same page. Because I'm not trying to inherit. I'm trying to inherit wealth and health. I'm not trying to inherit disease. Inherit disease. Okay. But yeah, potato chips, guys, just think about that. If you want to go, get you a nice bag of potato chips like this. Drink you a few juices, you'll be over 3,000 milligrams of potassium. Stop eating grains. Stop eating a lot of sugar. Stop eating all this meat, table salt, and you'll turn your health all the way around.